Throughout September, this podcast is raising money for CALM, the suicide prevention charity. Our goal is to get people talking, and starting a conversation could help save a life. Hit the link in the show description to donate £12 to cover the cost of answering a call on the CALM helpline. And don't forget to listen out for special messaging across the Podomedy network. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
Last time on Dungeons and Dickheads. Heading from Meryl's Sword to Poseidon's Watch, the party bumped into some travellers who it turned out were looking for Ocean Song. Further on the route, they discovered one of the sea folk hanging from a tree, a warning that they were no longer welcome. Reaching the fort, the party discovered that a group of orcs had taken over. Their view that if they could no longer travel the sea, due to the perpetual night and storms, the sea folk could not have the land. Posing as entertainers, the party gained their trust, before Porkeye thrust a flaming arrow into the neck of the chief. And that brings us to, we're in the middle of a fight. Just to set the scene for our listeners, there is a courtyard in the middle of a fort. We have got Ronson, that's his name, who I believe is still invisible, sort of crossing underneath one of the major archways. He is stood next to an orc who doesn't know he's there. We have Bowie Hair sort of at the... No, we don't. We have Tok in the archway next to both disguised Ocean Song and Zephyr. Porkeye is in front of the orc captain that he thrust an arrow into, and there is a sleeping orc behind that guy because Tok used her sleep spell.
Oh, I forgot I did that.
I believe we went round and we ended on Ronson, so that means it is an orc that is going to go next. Ronson, you see an orc charge past the one that's next to you, and unfortunately it's going to immediately swing at poor old Tok.
As he races past me, I just kind of go, wanker, like that, very quietly. So he doesn't realise that where it's come from, because I'm invisible.
And you're a coward. Okay.
Yeah.
A 22 to hit.
I think a 22 definitely hits. Let me just check my spells, because for some reason I think I've done shield, but I don't think I have. No, I've done sleep and I've done bane. Yes, 22 definitely hits.
You're going to take 9 points of damage.
No. Normal damage?
Normal damage. Slashing damage.
Okay.
Rich damage.
Emotional damage.
Bane on these guys so we remember who they are, because we've got a few different orcs now. And Porkeye, it is your go.
Hello. So I've got the big boss in front of me still, haven't I? He's a bit knackered.
Yeah.
So he's had, a flame arrow up his arse.
In his neck.
Not the way I put it, it wasn't. I'll just twat him with me mace then. No, I won't. Yeah, I will. No, hang on. I haven't actually used my bow as a bow, have I? I've only used it as a...
You switched to melee.
I have, haven't I?
So if you use it to hit him, you get +1 to your attack and damage rolls.
Sweet, I'll do that then. I'll twat him.
Cool. So yeah, roll where it says deep +7, but add an extra 1 to it.
16.
That hits.
And that will twat them for 7 damage.
Cool. He's got an arrow in his neck. It's just like,
yeah, you know what? I might as well do it again.
Yeah.
18.
That hits.
And that is 7.
+1, so you get 8.
Yep.
And I need to do another plus. Yep. Okay. Next is the orc who was put to sleep. The Tok, it's your spell. Tell me if a creature has to roll to see if they wake up.
I sure can. So
it doesn't say on your spell.
Oh, it just says duration of minutes, and then it just sends them to sleep. But if they take any damage, Wait,
They
hold
wake
on.
up.
It doesn't say they wake up when they take damage, but that's
No,
the way
it
I've
sounds like
always.
just sound and damage. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they're asleep, so nothing
Yeah.
happens.
Night, night.
So you do hear the pounding of footsteps from above as an orc appears up on the walkway high above you,
Oh no.
and it's going to launches a javelin. So that's a crit
On who though?
on Porkeye.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can take it.
I could do something. No, can I do? I think I could do something about it. Right? I have a reaction. Hold on. Help me. Actions. Reaction. Do I not have something with my Nightingale's armor that I can do?
Your new one was you can heal someone as a bonus action with your bardic inspiration.
There was something that when they rolled.
Cutting words.
If I don't have it to hand, fine.
Cutting words is the one I was thinking of because if you can see them within 60 feet, make an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll. Use the bardic inspiration to roll a die and subtract the number from the roll.
Yeah. That's I thought there was something on it, but maybe it's changed. But yeah. No, I won't use it as a reaction at the moment. I'm okay.
Okay. I mean, on that crit, you take a grand total of 10 damage.
That's
Oh,
good to
that
see.
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm into double digits. Porkeye's too hard. He didn't even notice.
You've just got a javelin stuck out your shoulder.
Well, he does. You know that bit in Star Wars film where they fire everything at Luke and he just sort of dusts off his shoulder afterwards? It's that, basically. That was
But
a good
there's a
film.
javelin. But there's a javelin stuck in your shoulder.
He dusted it off.
Talk, it's your go.
Okay. How is Ocean Song looking behind me? Is she looking like she's getting ready to fight, or she needs a little bit of protection?
She's not a fighter. She's not a fighter. She's not taking any damage, but
I am going to. Do you know what? I will go to pull out my melee weapons. I'm going to do a bit of melee. Let's do a little bit of stabby. Looking at the orc closest and looking back at Ocean Song, she just draws her two rapiers. A rapier, sorry. And I've got a longsword and a rapier now, right? I thought I had two rapiers. What's happened? When did I get a longsword?
I don't know.
God, we're good at D&D.
We're great at D&D. I'm sure I...
Fantastic.
You do also have a rapier. I can see it in there.
Yeah, why have I got the longsword here? What's going on? Scrap that then. We'll sort that out another day. We're not gonna go do some stabby.
Even with your rapier.
Yeah, fine. No, I will. I will, as I say, look back at Ocean Song, draw my rapier, and go for a stab and try and pin it right through the bottom of the orc's jaw.
Are you using your bonus action?
Yeah, I do. As I pull it out, I say lime wire at the same time to ignite it. Ah, shit. It is 13 to hit.
That hits.
Does it? Yes. Fantastic. So that is. I don't normally roll these. This is new for me. Okay, so 1d8 plus 2 and 2d6 flame damage.
Yeah.
So 5, 9, 10 points of damage.
Cool. Was that with the flame as well?
That was with the 2d6s for the flame. Yeah.
Cool.
And that is my action and my bonus action, I believe. I'm not going to
Yes.
move because I want to stay here in the way of like a shield for Ocean Song.
So the orc up here is going to move now. So he clambers, and this one is actually on top, whereas the other two and Ronson are underneath. He starts to clamber up on the racking, like the cannon, like there's ballista bolts and stuff up there, and he sort of starts to climb up there. Kind of ends his turn precariously on the the racking. And next, the one that's next to Ronson will move. So Neil, because it's going to move away from you, you would, of course, know that you could do an attack of opportunity against it.
Of course, yeah. I was about to chip in and say that. About doing an attack of opportunity, yes, Dave. But you came in so quickly, I didn't get a chance to say it. And
apologies.
Making it look like I didn't know when I did know. But I'd like, Dave, seeing as that one's kind of just moving away from me and I'm invisible, could I do an attack of opportunity, please? Oh no, hang on, because I'm not casting a spell, so I'll remain invisible, won't I?
Correct.
Yeah, I'll do an attack of opportunity, please. Yeah, which is what I was kind of gearing up to and thinking about.
So under your actions, then, if you're using your staff, click on the +4 to roll to hit.
Just a minute. So +4.
Yeah, so you've got under your actions, you've got all, and then you've got Staff of Daniels as a melee weapon. You'll see where it says hit +4.
Dagger.
The one below that.
Well, can I do it with my dagger because I got a +5?
Oh, you can, yeah.
So it's 21.
Nice.
Nice
Shank!
roll for damage.
That's you shanked. Can I say that?
If you want him to know where you are, yeah.
Well, I'll do it quietly. Shank.
Okay.
It's a 5. In fact, I'll say shank you.
Dash is past and past Tok as well.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
You do.
I would like to stab him with my flame tongue rapier, please. Stabby. Well, that was a 1. Not so stabby.
No, you definitely miss. You're off balance. You've just hit the first one. Turn, you just don't quite hit.
I wouldn't have thought that was been so bold to run straight past me. I'm dangerous. Look at me.
And he charges at Porkeye.
I'll just kill this cunt as well.
Swings his great axe. And that's a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
And you take 4 points of damage.
Oh, God.
I know, you're in a bad way.
Oh.
So, whilst all this is happening, you do notice sort of the wind starting to pick up a little bit. And as you swing round from your last attack, Tok, you see Zephyr starting to raise from the ground, hovering upwards, bringing herself on level with the guy who's kind of was throwing javelins from the archway.
So she's moved away from Ocean Song.
Yeah, so she's up in the sky now and moved away from Ocean Song.
I just turn around and look at her and just whisper, like an angel.
And then I'm going to roll this. And it's difficult to see, but you hear a thud as she blasts a gust of wind at this orc who hits the wall there for an amount of damage.
I just start cheering. Woo!
I'm gonna add in that Porkeye gives her a bit of an eye. He's getting some suspicions. He feels like there's something a bit off. He's not going to verbalise it. He's not going to act any differently. He's not going to do anything about it. He's just like,
He just wants everybody to know that he's spotted something.
Yeah, of course.
He's spotted nothing, and I have spotted nothing specifically.
Kind of I'm just passive aggressive in a way, isn't it? It's that kind of like, just to let you know, everybody, I've noticed something.
No, I haven't noticed anything. I feel this will help with Dave's storytelling further along, if there is some sort of thing there. But Porkeye's just a bit unconvinced about this character, and has been for a little while, if you remember from previous recordings, where Porkeye has been questioning her a little bit.
Okay, well, in that case, Dave, Ronson notices.
No, it doesn't work that way. You've got to put seeds down.
Ronson notices Porkeye noticing something and follows Porkeye's eye line to where he's looking. Don't really understand what's going on, but raises an eyebrow anyway. Maybe in a kind of quizzical Roger Moore fashion.
But we all know you don't like Zephyr because her and Tok have got a thing. So,
Exactly.
Well, it's not really a thing, is it? To be fair, it's not really a thing.
How dare you?
It's not based on trust like Ronson and Tok. It's not based on trust. Wait till Zephyr. If Zephyr finds out that she's a hag.
Well, that's not going to happen because no one's going to tell her.
No one's going to tell her.
Hopefully not.
Mm-hmm.
So Ocean Song sort of moves away from top, sort of towards the other wall.
Goodness sake, I'm trying to protect you.
Well, I am going to protect myself by getting as far away from these creatures as possible. Okay, so the captain is going to swing his greatsword and gets advantage because Porkeye is flanked with a 22 to hit.
Yep.
And you take 8 points of slashing.
Mm-hmm.
And 5 points of poison. So 13.
Okie dokie.
He then pulls out his... yeah. He sort of quickly switches to his longbow. Oh, shit. And rolls a crit, aiming at Zephyr.
Would I have a... Because he sort of took his attention off me and moved his arms and aim away from me, would I have an opportunity here?
No, I'm afraid not.
I can't dive in front of the arrow in slow motion.
Oh, no!
Oh, I kind of think this is a bit of a opportunity because he's kind of...
Dave, let him do it so he can go. No.
I'm presenting the idea. I'm not suggesting Dave should change what thing. I'm just saying that if he was attacking me, and I've eaten that attack easily, and then he's just stopped attacking me, and he would have had to have turned his whole body to aim, that maybe that would present me an opportunity.
To run around in front of him and jump in front of an arrow which is flying upwards.
Not even necessarily to get in front of him, but it might provide me with an opportunity.
I'm afraid it didn't.
Okay. Worth asking.
So Ocean Song takes... No, she doesn't. Zephyr takes some damage. Ronson, it's your turn.
Right, okay then. So, I know I had quite a good idea before, didn't I? And then it turns out that these platforms weren't raised. So I can do a... Right, okay. I'm just going to run away from... Which way am I going to go? Let me have a little think here. Yeah, I think I'll come down here. Right, I'm going to run there.
So you'll need to come out into the courtyard to kind of go that way. So you need to come out from under the arch and then up that wooden.
Hang on, but I'm already here, so I'm on the same level, aren't I?
So you're underneath. So imagine the sandy bit.
Yeah.
Imagine that extends underneath the grey.
Right.
Yeah, so you're on the bottom floor, but what I'm saying is...
No, that's not a balcony, Shitey.
Yeah, but it is, but Ronson is underneath it, but the archway is only as wide as that semicircle to the left of it.
Oh, bloody hell, this is complicated. So I'm underneath, right, I see, and the orcs are underneath as well. Right, okay.
One of the orcs is underneath.
The top one's on top.
Oh, God, I mean, this is a funny about, isn't it? It don't matter massively to fair. I just want to... keep away from... Hang on, right. So let me do a bit of measuring now and let me see. Right, well, I'm going to run over here. Right. So I'm going to come over here.
That's the middle of the courtyard for everybody.
Oh, it's the top.
Well, the top... Yeah, okay, whatever.
But I'm in the courtyard, yes, okay. So I'm going to fire... I'm just going to go all out. We'll go for a level 4. What do you think it's going to be, ladies and gentlemen, fans of the show? What kind of spell do you think I'm going to do? What kind of offensive... well, I'm offensive. Ronson's quite offensive most of the time. But offensive attack using a spell, do you think he's going to do? Yes, it's going to be a magic missile. And I've only got one more slot left at 5th level. So I'm going to do a magic missile. And I'm going to aim it at that. I'm presuming the orange guy next to Porkeye is the toughest, is he?
He's the boss, yeah.
He's the boss, so we can take it. He's probably the toughest. Right, I'm going to aim it at him, okay?
Well, all of them?
Well, oh no, we talked about this before. Can I direct him in different places? Oh, I can, can't I? I did that before, didn't I?
Yeah, you get 7 darts.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Of course, I remember we discussed this last time. Right, I'm going to send...
And every time you've ever cast this spell.
No, just last time, I'm sure. Just last time. I'm going to send 5 of them at the Orange Boss.
Okay.
And then I'm going to send 1 each to the 2 green orcs on either side of him.
Okay, roll your 1d4 plus 1 then.
It's a 4.
Okie dokie. So 5 of them hit the captain. Yes, I'm doing maths in my head.
Just get a calculator.
Well, yeah, but that would take longer. And now I've sat there explaining it, it's taken even longer. So they just all slam into him, it's recording after each one. Then the one that is to the right of the captain gets hit and sort of wakes up from his magical sleep.
Wait, it doesn't say that. Is that how we're doing it?
Oh, I thought you told me that was how it happened.
No, that's how I always thought it happened, but it doesn't say it in the spell. It just says they're asleep for a minute. They're classed as unconscious.
Doing some Googling.
Yeah, go for it, because I've seen it used different ways, but that's the way I always thought sleep worked. But then that could also be friends. You can't attack them, and then if you do, it breaks the spell. Keep in mind,
the creature who falls asleep wakes up when the duration of the spell ends. The creature takes damage, or the creature is woken by someone else.
Fantastic. That's what I thought it did. It just doesn't say it in the spell anymore. So or maybe I just can't speed read today.
Cool. Yeah. So that's
cool. Yeah.
That's your attack. Yeah.
So not what's happened. They've just been hit.
They've been
not
hit.
Dead.
No.
Good.
Good.
I think after that, I just go, "Here I am! Come and get me, you saddos."
I'm glad that didn't kill them, because I want to avoid this fucking Ronson narrative of I beat somebody to within an inch of their life, and then you appear and fucking cough near them and go, I killed them, I saved you. I've had enough of this fucking Ronson narrative.
They might not be vaccinated and COVID can be a killer. Look, I will remind you, was it just last episode when Ronson took on an entire street gang all on his own?
You did have a little girl to help you.
By fans of Dungeons and Dickheads as one of the top 10 moments in the history of the podcast.
Pebbles could have taken down that gang. And you fell in the water twice.
Pebbles hates
you. Shit, he's frozen. Oh, he's back.
Have I?
He's not frozen.
Oh, did he? He did for me. Did he not for anyone else?
Yeah. Oh, did he? Yeah.
No, he genuinely did. What did he say? Repeat it, and I'll enjoy it.
I said Pebbles could have taken down that gang easily. They were like low-level street urchins, and you fell in the water twice.
Which was part of Ronson's plan.
Part of the plan.
Part of the plan, yeah. Part of the plan.
Anyway.
And also, of course, it's always in my brain to make sure I'm entertaining our good listeners at home, of course, as well. What's the most entertaining way to do this? So I'm selfless, really, I suppose you could say.
Anyway,
Good.
The orc who was next to Tok notices Ronson appearing. I mean, he can't not notice. He made a big song and dance about it, and launches a javelin at him with a 17 to hit.
I'm regretting telling everybody where I was now.
What's your current armor class?
Have you got the information there, Dave? If not, I think it's about it's 35.
I'm afraid it's 12. That one is not baned.
With the one next to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that was baned. The one that ran in was that what? Was it not?
No.
Oh, did I stab the other one? Oh, for goodness sake! Why did I not bane more?
Yeah, it might be 12. It might be 12, possibly.
Yeah, so it's not like I gave you a spell you could use to increase your AC.
Yeah, I thought you had. You'd given me some. But if I do that, then I can't fight, can I? I don't like.
Well, I hate doing this because. But have a look at what Shield says.
What does Shield say? Can I do it as well as an extra?
Just read what it says.
I just read it earlier.
One bonus action, yes, it's a bonus action. Look, let me tell you a little bit.
It's a bonus action when you take a hit.
So look into your reactions.
So I will now then use shield, Dave, if that's okay. But look, let me tell you a little bit of something about how I play games. I am currently playing on the Switch Zelda Breath of the Wild. I finished that, and now I'm working my way through Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know how long I've been playing it. Obviously for, I don't know, 100 hours? How long do you reckon it takes? 100 hours, 150 hours? I don't know. Dave, I have never once used my shield in that game. I just attack the baddies and run away. I don't use defense because it's boring.
But you moan that you keep dying.
Even my 6-year-old boys who play Zelda use their shield. Even they use their shield to block attacks.
But you're always moaning that you keep dying. So I've given you the tool. I spent ages coming up with a good way of and fucking. Right, are you using this or not?
Yeah, I'll use the shield, please, Dave, if I could.
Yeah, so make sure you click cast because it will use some slots on your staff, and that brings your AC up to 17, which means you do indeed block the javelin.
There we go.
So magical sort of translucent semicircle appears in front of you, and javelin just sort of bounces off it.
So, Dave, when did I get this? Shield?
Last time.
There we go. So it's new. So you can forgive me for not knowing it was there.
And that's why I've reminded you because it was new.
Dave, what I'll do is I'll write it down on my little list in my little book I've got here.
Yeah, I mean, we did have a whole Discord conversation about it as well, but I can't expect you to remember.
Did we?
Yeah,
was that before or after?
Before you were given it.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I don't know why I asked that because I'm not listening before or after. So No,
a text conversation. We had a back and forth a few times about what you could get at level 10 and what might be useful. And we both actually agreed that this would be the best option. Yeah.
What? A private conversation via text message?
Yes.
No, I don't remember that.
I'm literally looking at it. Oh, I have such an impact on people's lives.
I've been asked to remind you, we do have a Patreon. Yes, we do. Now, you've just got to search for Dungeons and D-Heads, and you can find more Ronson content there. Apparently, whatever that means, I don't know. Right, shall we get on with it then?
Porkeye, it's your turn.
Hello. I want to do something funny for this comedy podcast, but I don't think it'll work. Now, I've got a spear sticking out my shoulder.
You do?
And as a fan of 50% of the Chuckle Brothers, I feel like I could, just by merely turning around in a confused way, I could hit both of these lads round the chops with the spear that's in my shoulder, and that'd be quite funny.
What's 50% of the Chuckle Brothers done to you?
One of them was a horrible bastard.
Was it?
But one of them was sound.
There's actually 3 of them. So does that mean you only hate 1.5 of them?
I don't consider the third Chuckle.
You don't recognise the third Chuckle?
I don't recognise the authority of the third Chuckle. Mr. President, a third Chuckle has hit the narrative.
I mean, I am in a way kind of glad that they, when was it Barry? I think it was the anniversary of Barry's death yesterday. But it's kind of good that he didn't Paul didn't go, you know what? I'm gonna bring the other one in, the one we've ignored for 50 years. We're gonna sub him in.
What's his name? I don't respect his authority as a Chuckle. I'm just curious.
No.
So I don't remember which is which, so I can't be too mean. But if we just consider the main,
the thinner-faced one, is the one that died.
Yeah, that was Barry, wasn't it? That was Barry.
Yeah.
Barry. Yeah,
but
the uglier one.
One of them was proper UKIP, and the other one was sound as fuck. I don't know which is which, so I don't know if the sound one's dead or not.
Well, didn't Barry get in trouble for sending dick pics or something?
No,
One of the one who died.
One of them got hit with a hammer on a car for giving a bit of the to me to you to someone's wife, I think.
Right, possibly. Yeah, that might have been Barry, the dead one.
Oh,
I don't think that's what killed him.
There were 4 Chuckle Brothers.
Mr. President, a 4th Chuckle brother has hit the narrative.
Look at
I mean,
this.
we're learning a lot here. A, they weren't called Chuckle.
Well, that's probably not a shock.
They're the Patton Brothers.
Was the 4th brother in Faith No More? That's a joke a niche joke in 2025, I reckon. But you know what? I enjoyed it, so fuck off.
All 4 brothers appeared together on a game show 3-2-1 with Ted Rogers on the 17th of April 1982.
Get it on YouTube.
So Jimmy and Brian returned to being the Patton Brothers, whilst Paul and Barry kept the name Chuckle.
Well, I'm aware that the I can't remember what they're called, but the 2 of them on Gogglebox,
Yes, they are.
who are from Black
nephew.
nephews out there, or whatever, of one of them, yeah, both of them, so as brothers.
The Chuckle sister. There was a 5th Chuckle brother. We keep finding new ones.
My
There was
God.
a 5th Chuckle brother called Colin, who never went into show business because he was called Colin. He was a mechanic.
He wasn't called Chuckle. I think names are pretty easy to switch around in the entertainment
Colin,
industry.
Paul, and Barry.
And Jimmy and Brian. And
All
they
the
had
names you wouldn't call your child.
they had a sister called Sheila, who was married to the actor Bill Waddington, who played Percy Sugden in Coronation Street.
I mean,
How did they meet?
this goes deep, doesn't it?
Okay, so
Oh,
Jimmy
it's
and
deep.
Brian, the 2 that weren't the Chuckle Brothers, got their break in 1956 when they performed in the Aladdin pantomime as Chinese policemen.
Different time.
That's a different time. Oh
Different
my
times.
God. Oh, please.
But then, right, we'll move away from this in a second. But the last bit of the Jimmy and Brian section says, they've appeared alongside many British pantomime favourites such as Barbara Windsor, Ronnie Corbett, John Inman, and the Chuckle Brothers. So
I don't like that.
The 2 that didn't make it as the Chuckle Brothers are now being credited as performing, they're so insignificant.
Why is Barbara Windsor primarily listed as pantomime person when she had a decade's careers in acting? I mean, that's belittling her achievements to say, oh, pantomime star. No, she was more than that. She got to knock us out and Carry On Camping.
I think it's because Jimmy and Brian didn't appear in Carry On Camping. The only thing they've got in common with Barbara Windsor is that they were in pantomime, and that between them they've done 59 consecutive pantomime seasons.
Yeah, it's extraordinary, isn't it? And it doesn't surprise me really. They're legendary.
Does pantomime pay well enough that you can work for 2 months a year and then just chill on your pantomime for the rest of it?
I'm not sure about that. I think pantomime, if it's in a good venue, one of the bigger venues, and you're a stalwart like some of these people, it pays all right, I believe. Yeah, that's why.
It doesn't.
Plus, of course,
Well, not a bit.
it's the only work we can get.
I'm not even paying attention to what Vic just said. I'm not having it.
Welcome to Chucklecast, your weekly Chuckle Brothers.
It was about 2 years ago. I woke up of the morning, and like all brain dead 40-somethings, the first thing I do is go, I'll see what's happened whilst I've been asleep. I'll have a look at Twitter. And I was just hit with a wall of American grifters going, British push trans people in shows for children at Christmas, no less. Drag stars and trans people on stage. And I was reading through, going, what the fuck are they talking? Turns out an American had seen pantomime and decided it was some big indoctrination thing for kids.
No. Oh, no.
I think I remember that.
Poor American.
Even like
Silly.
the British far-right people were dunking on them, just going,
Idiots.
that's Widow Twanky, mate. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh.
Fucking America. Hate it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right,
Unless you're listening in America, in which case, he's a big fan of America.
I'd imagine any Americans who are listening to us are probably in line with our politics and will probably just be nodding, going, yeah, we're shit. Sorry. But we're no better. It's shit over here. It's shit everywhere. Solidarity with everybody who's in the shit because the world is gone to piss.
So
From a
you started this turn with, I want to do something funny for this comedy podcast. We then travelled via the Chuckle Brothers, and unfortunately we've ended up with the world is shit. So apologies, everybody.
We're just a silly little podcast. There's not much we could do. Sorry. Yeah, what was I doing? I wanted to spin around with a spear in my shoulder and knock out the two orcs. But then I realised I'm about 4 foot smaller than all of them, so I'm just going to hit them in the legs.
Oh, I was going to say dick shots, but fine.
Oh, that'll
I
work.
think you probably would get them. Yeah.
Dick shots in the courtyard. Here we go.
Give me... Just roll to hit. So roll a d20 plus 2.
Just shut up and roll a d20, mate. Come on. Fuck off.
Oh, he rolled a 1.
Can I roll it again because I had a really good idea? Can we ignore that? Because it'd be funny.
I'm sorry, you haven't even got inspiration.
Got nothing, mate.
Right, so you do it, and you completely just miss them because you just were too far away, so then you try again.
Hooray!
Go. Oh. It still happened, but, you're hoping no one saw it.
I'm going to remember this. Next time I want to do something that's funny.
He's rolled enough a natural 1, everybody.
Oh my god.
Genuinely, roll that again.
And he has walked away from the camera just for podcast listeners. He has gone up and walked away.
He's had enough.
Hang on.
He's done. He's out.
That's the first rage quit in the history of this podcast, which we'll be doing all right. Yeah, I got another 1.
We'll try it once more, just because just in case it is something on D&D Beyond. Because
if you think I'm ever gonna let you let this down now, I'll be playing on this.
I'm not letting him do anything else though. So he scored a 10. I mean, to be fair, that's below their armor class anyway. So
how armored are their cocks?
Well, they've got like leather trousers on with like metal belts, so they're fine. They've
just got cod pieces on, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's basically they've just come from the fucking golf club, haven't they?
Yeah, you interrupted their
leather trousers, spiky belt, cod piece, Sisters of Mercy
harnesses
t-shirt.
On, to be fair, looking at these pictures.
Oh, they've just come from the Temple of Love. That's a Sisters of Mercy reference that nobody's gonna get because the podcast isn't allowed to be funny because I keep rolling 1s.
Wow.
Fine.
Wow.
Anyway, for my second attack.
No.
Nice try.
Fine, so what did I do? I just spam round on the spot twice.
3 times, in fact. You used your 2 attacks and your movement.
So for my bonus action, then I try and sell it as some breakdancing. I just end with cha-cha.
Right, the one who was asleep also turns towards Ronson, who just hit him with a magic missile. Unlike Porkeye, this orc has rolled a crit.
-3.
So it reduces it to 23, but he still rolled a natural 20.
I know. I just wanted to say.
And he launches a javelin at Ronson, and Ronson, you're going to take 9 points of damage.
Yeah, I'll take it. All right, then.
I'll be honest, you didn't have much of a choice.
I could have used my shield, couldn't I? Shield!
No, because the roll was so high that raising your AC to 17 wouldn't have blocked it anyway. Okay, so the shield actually does last until the start of your next turn, but as I say, 23 is higher than 17 anyway, so...
I'll trust you.
No, it definitely is. 23 is categorically higher.
I always trust you. I always trust what you say, Dave.
Not even going to get the calculator out. Not going to check his fingers. He's just going to assume that 23 is a bigger number than 17.
It sounds about right to me.
Yeah.
It sounds...
If Dave says it, it must be true.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds plausible, doesn't it?
So the orc is up on the walkway. runs and charges, jumps at Zephyr, and I'm going to roll. And tackles into her midair.
Oh.
And the two of them land on the floor.
Wait. As my reaction, because we're on top of the round, right? Whatever he rolled, I can use cutting words on that, can't I? Because
Yes,
I don't know the result of the dice. So, I would like, as a reaction, seeing this orc charging at Zephyr, to shout out to Zephyr. Oh, what am I going to shout? Oh my god, it was on the tip of my tongue and then I swallowed it. That was disgusting. I'm going to shout out to the orc. I hope you fall on your face! Which I hope that they do. And what do I do? So it's a use of my
roll
bardic
one of your bardic
inspiration.
inspiration dice. So D8.
A D8. Oh god, okay. I've not done this. I don't think I've ever used this before, have I? Right, let's go. How many years? It's a 4.
Yeah, so he's distracted a bit, but he does still hit her. And brings them both crashing to the ground. And she takes that. Kind of skids, sort of just missing the fire. And Tok, it's your turn.
Okay. So the orc that's on top of the walkway on the precariously balanced explosive cannonballs?
No, they're like, there's some cannonballs, there's ballistas. Cannonballs aren't explosive, they're impact, aren't they?
That's not how cannonballs work.
They could be infused with gunpowder in the middle. I don't know. They could be like bomb cannonballs. You know, you put them in.
How would they detonate?
You can set them on fire, can't you?
Yeah, you can light them and just
What,
put them in quickly.
cannonballs?
Yeah,
they would smear it obviously in oil or something, wouldn't they? And then set that alight.
Yeah, but then you put it in a cannon, and that cannon's a tight squeeze.
I don't know how they did it. I'm not an expert.
Well,
No.
maybe you should watch some documentaries.
Right. Well, he's precariously balanced on these cannonballs anyway. So I'm just going to look up to him and I'm just going to run my finger down the blade of my rapier and just pick up a little bit of flame and throw a firebolt at his feet, hoping that he will just do a little dance and slip on the cannonballs and fall down.
Okay, roll to hit.
God, I hope Ronson's got something that can make those balls slippy.
What why have I got firebolt? 14?
That hits.
Yeah. I'm rolling really low. Right.
Oh, my heart fucking bleeds.
3 and 6. So that is 9 points of damage. And he's going, oh, ha, ha, ha. This is what I'm hoping for.
I'm
On top
afraid
of the
he's not-
balls.
I'm afraid he's not doing that because
Damn
as
it.
the firebolt hits him, he instantly just bursts into flame and dies.
See you later. I hope you have a nice nap.
Forever nap.
Yes, a forever nap. I'm going to stay here because I don't want to provoke an opportunity attack. Bonus action. Let's do I can use Nightingale's illusion as a bonus action, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And so that creates just an illusion of something. Is that correct?
Using the power. So Nightingale's illusion increases your spell save DC by 2. So you'd have to use like.
I'd have to use something else with it. Right,
yeah.
okay. I will not do anything else because all of them are spells. Oh no, I could use Bardic Inspiration because I can still expend another one. I just shout over to Zephyr. I'm like, you've got this, honey bun. Stab him in the nether regions.
Okay. Honey
so
bun
she's
not
got-
being a term I thought I'd hear today.
1d8 on.
Cool.
Yeah.
So then the one next to Porkeye is going to hit him with his axe. That's a 16 to hit.
I have an armor class of 16.
Yes, so it hits 9 points of damage. So Zephyr does indeed, as you said, grabs her dagger from her hip and slams it towards the orc who's kind of on top of her. Slams it in towards his groin. She is going to roll to hit. Yeah, she hits. So that bardic inspiration, can you add it to just hits or damage?
So 1d8, add it to an ability check or attack roll. It's
Okay,
not to
so
damage.
not
Yeah, so it was
damage,
just to. So if they wanted to use it for their hit, they could add it on. But
Yeah,
if,
so
if
she doesn't need to for this.
no, she's hard as nails. It's fine. I know.
Yeah. Okay. Does that, and then she's going to attack again. Right, so at this point, I think she will use her bardic inspiration dice. So I'll let you roll it.
Oh, it's a d8. Is that okay? All right. 6.
Perfect. So with that little bit of extra encouragement, she's able to. Her aim is a bit more true, and she hits. And I've just rolled my dice off the back of my desk and onto the floor behind.
Those dice
Behind
need
the
to be
back
put
of
in the
his
naughty corner now. Naughty
I've
corner
lost
dice.
It. It's gone.
You can't use them. They need to be bathed in the moonlight of a full moon.
What? Because they've disappeared? Is that how dice work?
It's because I've hit the floor. Unlucky now.
Oh, okay, I didn't realise that.
Yeah.
So yeah, she stabs him and he screams out in pain as he also is dead.
I just cheer again.
Grunts a bit as she shifts his weight off her and like pushes him to the side and says, "I don't think anyone else on top of me today," she says.
Unless it's me. Winking, yeah.
I mean, subtle. Cool. Right, we're back round to the top, where the captain, seeing Zephyr on the ground, does take advantage, and swings his axe at her. He is baned.
Okay. That is a 1, unfortunately.
Okay. So he does hit her, and she takes some damage. And sort of pleased at what he's done, he then sort of, as he lifts the axe back up, just in one movement, swings back around to hit Porkeye with an 11 to hit.
Minus another 1.
Yeah, he's going to miss because Porkeye's got more than 11.
But it's important for me to use my spells.
Yes, it is. Well done. You contributed.
Thank you. I feel like I did.
Speaking of recognition for contribution, it is round to Neil.
Well, so sorry, I'm aware that I always start with so.
Wow.
What do you want me to grease these balls up, or what's happening?
Oh no, the balls have already they've been spent.
So right. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do then.
We're all of a certain age where it's very easy for our balls to be spent.
To be spent.
Speak for yourself.
Well, I'm gonna say the amount you're.
I mean, I did barely touch the guy, but whatever.
Right, well, I'm gonna then. First, I'll say, I'm still here, and none of you got me. Ha ha, what a bunch of losers.
Well, one of them did, though.
Well, no, because I used a shield, so they didn't get me.
Well,
so
no, they did, though. You took 9 points of damage.
Oh, shit, I did, didn't I? I've forgotten about that already. Right, I am gonna fire 4th level magic missile, just to be different. I'm just going to do the same again then. 5 on orange in the middle and 1 each on the greens.
Okay.
So, sorry, I mean, I know really if I was professional, I would just straight away roll. But I always wait, because I always think you're going to go, no, you can't do that. A 2.
Okay, so you're doing, what, 5 against the main guy?
Yeah.
It's just kind of, again, grunting as they hit him. And it's, I mean, they're kind of, I always think of magic missiles as a bit pathetic. So it's even more pathetic as he slumps to the ground. Dead.
Yeah!
Ah, snaps.
Yes. Oh, what? Sorry, did I just manage to do something that the rest of the crew couldn't do?
Already killed an orc, so don't worry about it.
Well, yeah, but I killed the main guy. I killed the orange one. So
Do you know how much HP he has left?
we don't need to know. I killed Mr. Tango, so there we go.
You literally did 2 points of damage to him.
And it killed him, so I don't feel it was a waste.
Anything else?
I might. I don't think I'm going to get far, am I? Because if I try and run over here, right? What I'm going to do then is, so where I'm stood now, I'm in front of a flag that's hanging down from this balcony.
Yes.
Onto the ground. So I'm just going to go hide behind the flag.
Okay.
So I just lift it up and just scramble underneath and just hide behind the flag. There's a flag. Have I described that well enough for the viewer, for the listeners at home? There's a flag from the balcony hanging down into the courtyard. I'm presuming it's a flag. It's some kind of material, some kind of curtain that's hanging.
Yeah, it's got like the symbol of the orcs on it. They're trying to make it out says, yeah. Okay, fine. It's very heroic. So this orc that is next to Tok is a bit upset. You just killed his friend. He swings his axe with a 17 to hit.
I will cast, because it's top of the round, Ronson's first, right?
Yes.
Shield.
Which takes your AC to...
20.
Doesn't hit you then?
It doesn't.
Doesn't?
Let me use that
Porkeye,
spell.
it's you.
I'll probably just hit that orc that's right in front of me.
Okay.
I won't even try and do anything funny. Just hit him with my hunter's bow with its sharp edge.
You rolled into natural ones in a row was quite funny.
Yeah, all right. Fine.
That's the bit we're going to submit for the podcast awards next year.
21.
Nice.
Back in the game.
And 6 + 1 damage. That's 7. Take my word for it.
I will. I'll have to, because he dead.
Yeah.
As a reminder, Porco's bow now doubles up as a melee weapon because he doesn't really care that he's an archer anymore, that it's named after an archer. So he has the ability to use it as a melee weapon.
I use it lots as a... So I can't now just instantly change it to a ranged weapon, can I?
You have to use a bonus action.
Okay. And
So
I've
you
still got
can
an attack.
You can do your attack, bonus action, then your other attack. That's perfectly
Okay.
fine.
I will bonus action to revert it back to its shooty form. And the sound effect I choose for this is... That's canon now. And
No,
I'm
it's
gonna...
not a cannon. It's either a bow or a blade.
You've
It doesn't
ruined
have a cannon mode.
And cannonballs don't explode, just for clarity.
They don't. And
No.
I'm going to fuck a shocking arrow at the orc that's next to What's the Chops.
I believe that's Tok.
Is that me or Zephyr?
Zephyr. That's the one.
Oh, Zephyr. Okay.
You're fine. 26.
I mean, yeah, that definitely hits.
And that is 12 points of shocking damage.
Nice, and it will take 2d4 at the end of its next turn. Okay. Except it won't take 2d whatever at the end of its turn because it's electrocuted and dies.
Hooray.
Anything you want to do? I think it's just movement, basically.
I would like to move by using the spear in my shoulder to right Porkeye into the ground.
I mean, if you can do that with your movement, you're more than welcome to.
I'm pretty sure I can. Or like Zorro, you could just be like PSK.
Fine. So you did that.
I do.
And Tok, it's your go.
I'm going to stare this orc down my eyes just turn black and I pull out the second rapier, which I think there was an error because I shouldn't have had my longsword. I should have had 2 rapiers. Bonus action, 2 weapon fighting, please.
Okie dokie.
And I'm gonna whoosh, stabby with my flame tongue rapier to start with. Which is a 25 to hit. No, 23 to hit.
Yep.
Yep. It would help if I had the right dice. 1d8 plus 2. Oh, well, that's a 1. So that's a 3. But I get 2d6 fire damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is, so 2, 6, 7 points of damage for the first hit.
Okay.
And then I whoosh, second rapier. And I just slash along its belly, which is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And that is, come on, roll better than a, come on. Thank you. 7 more points of damage, please.
As you slice it a second time, its guts spit out onto the ground as it clumps, is that a word? Collapses forward towards you. Lifeless.
I just whisper in his ear, and that is Tox travelling travesty. And I kick him off.
And you scratch TTT into the ground.
No,
Oh.
fine.
Right,
I scratch
okay.
it in his belly.
Why is everyone Zorro all of a sudden?
I don't know, it's a thing now. I forgot
It's a
I'm a
thing.
pirate, now I'm a swashbuckler.
That's it. They're all dead.
Excellent. Mostly thanks to me, but brilliant, fantastic. Well done,
I'd like to
team.
loot the corpse, please, of the orange guy in the middle. I'm running straight over.
Right
Honestly.
next to him.
I'm gonna
Boo.
run over to see if he's got any keys to
Try and
unlock
trip her up.
anything.
Try
I'll
and trip
kill
her up.
You could try and trip me up. Come on, off you go.
I'm not going to try and trip you up.
Right.
All right.
All 3 of you, roll me investigation checks, please.
Hey.
That's fair. That's fair, Dave. Especially since I've got a +6 on mine.
Oh,
off.
fucking hell.
19.
Oh, piss off. Right, I got a 9.
1.
You're behind a flag. You can't make it there. We're faster.
But this is all the corpses I'm counting.
Oh, okay, okay.
Counting for here. We'll start with the lowest first. So, Porkeye, you search really hard and you find the axe that the captain was carrying. It doesn't look particularly anything special, but you find it and you take it off him. And also, there's just a silver chain around his neck, which is quite obvious. You take that too.
I put the chain on the spear that's sticking out of my shoulder to make it look all nice.
Tok, you managed to find amongst the corpses 30 gold pieces.
Ooh, I'll take that.
And between them all, 3 poisoned daggers.
Ooh, 3 poison daggers.
Ronson, you
Yes,
searched
I'm
a bit
expecting
harder.
something good here. I got a 19.
So you search a bit better. Tok's already looted their pockets, so you end up sort of searching all sorts of their crevices and places they might be hiding things.
Yeah, really get my fingers in deep.
Yeah, and you manage out of one of them to extract a coin purse with 70 gold in it.
70
purse.
gold. Yes. Prison pocket, prison purse. Yes, thank you very much. I'll take 70. I mean, it's nothing really compared to what I presume I'm earning at Grogs, and, we'll get to that eventually. But thank you very much. Please come back next week for more exciting adventures from these 3 buffoons. And thank you to Stephen Ranking for whatever you do. I think editing. He edits or something like that. Same time next week, folks.
This podcast is part of Podomedy, the UK's podcast comedy network. Why not laugh at what else we've got? Visit podomedy.com.